morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are and when you are seeing this. You're welcome to another episode of the Gifted TV show. Charles Amongofu is your host, and I am Florence. I am your co-host. So today, I have an amazing person with me on set. She is a young lady who is doing so much in the digital world, in the business world. The most amazing part for me is that she is using those common business we see as nothing to rake in millions. She will say no to that, but of course, you know that. Alright, so join me as I make welcome Maureen Pius to tell us, to share her experience with us, and of course tell us how she has been able to move up to the ladder of success doing this one business. Maureen Pius, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you, and I'm happy to be here actually.
Okay. Yeah, I'm way of laughing so much because I don't know. She always made me to laugh.
Yes, I make people laugh, so you can call me for your comedy skills.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So, who is Maureen Pius?
Okay, so basically, I would say Maureen Pius is a woman helped by God.
Okay.
Because I knew where I was coming from. I studied in the University of Benin, and when I was coming to school, I came with almost a half bus. Like the bus was not full. I only had few clothes, and then I didn't even come with. I think I came with 2,000 naira, big 2,500. I can't even remember, but I came with almost nothing, and then they gave us space in school because I didn't even have where to stay. Honestly, I didn't know anybody around uni then as at then, or I did not have any relative around, so there was no place for me to stay. But luckily, uni then was like you can stay for like the first few weeks as a 100-level student. So then I came into school. I stayed in school. I didn't come with beds too. Fortunately, they gave us free bed. Wow. So that's if I didn't have anything, but still God was putting one or two things for me in place. So that's when I started school. And before I started school, I was actually using the period I was waiting at home for JAM and the rest. I was teaching people.
Yeah.
Yes. So this business stuff, these other things did not start from when I entered school. Started before school. Yeah. So I was teaching people, I was getting paid, I was doing home lessons. I remember even taking lessons for as low as 300 naira per child. That was before coming to school. So I already had this business knowledge, this knowledge of making money before coming into school. So coming into school, I knew that okay, I was not going to just be a student. I was also going to be doing other things alongside, because I didn't come from a very wealthy family, so obviously I had to do other things. I think the first thing I started doing ASU strike, I was selling of bread and Hollandia yogurt around my streets. Like it was embarrassing, but I'm a courageous person. I'm brave. So it's an embarrassing, but at the same time, like it's not like this embarrassment to bring money into my accounts or something. So I just continued doing that, and then I think as called off strike, I went back to school. Then I started cake. Yes, I was selling cake around the University of Benin. That was 2019, 2018, 2020. So you might recognize me for a university student. Yes, I sold cake around most faculties. So I was that girl. But today I would say God has helped me. Like God has really helped me. I started doing this in 2020. That was during lockdown when there was nothing, nobody was literally doing anything. Most people were at home. So I was like, what am I going to be doing to make money? I went online, I saw goodies and then I just stumbled on an advert. She was advertising perfume oils. I was like, okay, let's try. Prior to that, I've not used perfume oil, so it's not like I knew what perfume oil was, but I was just like, okay, maybe I could make good profit from it. So then I was like, let me start. I started with 9,700.
Wow.
Yes, I started with 9,700. And the funny thing was that it was the little money I saved, I started with. So it was not like one uncle gave me money. Yes, the little money I saved. And I think one thing I did too, I told some of the customers to pay down.
Wow.
Yes. So they paid down. It's called drop shipping now, but then I didn't know that was drop shipping. Yeah. So they paid down. I used their capital plus my little savings. I removed the profit and then I added. Okay, I didn't remove the profit. I added everything. Everything amounted to 9,700. Then I ordered for the profit. That's how I started basically. And today they've done well, like really done well. And my brand was 4 years last week.
4 years in business.
Yes, Triumph Scent. That's the name of my brand.
So how does it feel?
How does it feel?
Like when you wake up and remember your baby, because this is your baby, right? When your baby is 4 years.
Like the first time when I remember that, oh, I'm going to be 4 years, July 14. I'm like, God, I beg you. Because 4 years, a lot of people are expecting, okay, maybe you should have done this, done that. But at the same time, I was really grateful that I was still in business. Because I know a lot of businesses that packed up in 1 year. The 3 years. Yes. Because it takes a lot of tenacity, it takes a lot of resilience, it takes a lot of hard work to build a business in this Nigeria. Like there are times I wanted to give up. There are times I felt like business, let's just pack up. I want to just be there, yes. But I realized that if I give up, what will I be doing? Yes. Somebody said something, now I won't give up, now I lose. Yeah. So I was like, if I give up, what am I going to be doing? Like, I'll just be there. No. And like I said before, I didn't come from a very wealthy background. So it's not like I had a sponsor somewhere or anything else. So when it was my first anniversary, I was really grateful that, okay, I've come this far. God has brought me this far. And one thing that really happens to me every anniversary is that I cry. Because honestly, I know where I'm coming from. Like, if you know my story, every anniversary you'll be crying. I know where I was coming from. I remember I was that girl that didn't have anything. I was that girl that sometimes my school fees would be delayed. I was that girl that to get your next meal you have to pray to God, and also every of my anniversary my intends to like dream back and remember where I was coming from, and I felt happy that I still cried.
You consult for businesses?
Yes, I do.
Like last month, you are okay. Let's say you are 2 steps. Then July, you are seeing you're already 7 to 10 steps. I'm like, this girl. She was smiling, not yes, she just done something. And like,
I think most people are not making silent move, but there's really one meme that says, I'm not going to do any silent move now, film that they watch. But the next day, you just see their status, they're like, this one, do this one, do you get? So, but for me, it's not like anything I do. It's not something that just happened. This consulting stuff that I do currently started 2020 actually.
Wow.
Yes. But the truth is that people will not see behind the scenes. People don't see behind the scenes. They mostly see the result of what you've been doing. So I started 2020, but it was not official.
Yeah.
I was just doing it for people. Consultation involves you talking to people about your business, offering clarity, strategies, and all. So it was something I do for my friends, I do for people around me. I could just come and meet you, how is your business going? You telling me it's not going well. And with what, remember I told you I have a business. So with what I've learned my business, I could just say, okay, do this, do that. And then when you do it, you get results, you're like, oh, it worked. You come back and tell me. So I realized that, oh, this thing that I'm doing for free, I can actually start getting paid for this consultation. Before, I think it became official 2023. That was last year, yes. If I was doing it for free, I would do free classes. Like, I was just bent on sharing my knowledge to people. And not just knowledge, there are some people that they read a book, they learn something, they come and teach. No, like practical knowledge, things that have worked for me. Yes. For instance, there was a client I had, she was, I think her issue was that she was not saving. And me, I've been saving right from 2018. I was taught how to save 2018. That's like 5 years. So I taught her the process. I taught her that okay, in saving, you might have issues with saving. Maybe you want to procrastinate, you want to live life, chop life, and all. So it's something practical. It's as if I'm teaching my own life experience. Yes. So that's basically it. So it's not something that just popped up. It was since 2020, yeah, but it became official this year last year. Yes.
So how has it been? Because I'm seeing your students doing some kind of stuff. I say, what is going on here? Like how I believe it has been going amazing. Yeah. Also, you have his own challenge. But tell us, how has it been going generally?
Okay, so I feel like consultation, mentoring people, coaching people, taking accountability sessions for people, it's a whole lot. It's as if people are looking up to you, like, I don't know how to explain it. So you don't have to be there for them, you just have to show up for them. That times I don't feel like showing up, like I don't feel like taking consultation, because trust me, it's rewarding, it comes with money, right? They pay me, right? But there are times I am mentally drained. There are times I don't want to talk to anybody. There are times that I just want to stay on my own. Like I just want to delete my WhatsApp, then go to a strange land, start my life. Yes. This social impact stuff that we are doing, it's sweet, so you're impacting people, but most times it becomes overwhelming because we are human. So you tend to feel the emotions people are feeling, and you too, you go through your own hard times. And the funny thing is that when you're going through your own hard times, people might not know, and they'll still be asking you for consultation or something. So basically, I would say it has been very beautiful. It's a life-changing experience for me. The fact that the fact that I get mentally drained or tired or maybe overwhelmed, there's the part where you see people's life get impacted, like you see people changing. Maybe just tell you, because of this strategy, my life has become better, my business is better, and it gives you this sense of fulfillment that I'm doing something in my life.
Wow. So I think I saw one of your students' testimonial where she said she made millions. I say, hey, God, she will not pay more. That's what I wish, but then understand that there's some things that there are some things people do that I really don't fancy.
Yeah.
When they have a friend or someone they know doing amazing stuff, they will always want to tap it for free.
Yeah,
that's number one. Then number two, they won't really value what the friend is doing because they feel that because they know everybody's aware, everybody knows now. But not knowing that them themselves, that cheating themselves on the field.
Yes.
This is, for example, when you're consulting for other people, right? It's the way you consult them. But when your friend pays you for consultation, right? You are consulting for the person like as a consultant, and then as a friend, there's some certain things you might not say to other people.
Yes,
certain things you might not be able that you is that your friend. Yes. But then they make the mistake of losing both sides because they feel that the over familiarity stuff.
Yes.
It's
okay. What you just said now, I talked about it on my WhatsApp recently. Was it recently? I can't remember, but I talked about it. I was like, first of all, me personally, I pay my friends. To learn from them.
Yeah.
I have a friend, she's a brand strategist. I paid her for branding. I pay my friends if I want to get any knowledge. I don't like because you're my friend, I deserve free things. No, because you yourself, you are paying money for personal development. You are paying money to maybe become better. So why should I want something free? Personally, I don't like asking my friends for free things because I know you will do it for me for free, but I want to pay for it. I want you to feel valued. And honestly, when you pay for what your friend is doing, they tend to even give you more value, they give you more value than a normal person. So what I tell people basically is that if your friend is doing something, pay for it. When you pay for it, you yourself, you will value it. But when you don't pay for it, you'll be like, is it not just? And secondly, I don't casualize my friends. What I do is that I place so much value on them. I place so much value on them. I have a friend, her name is Monica. She does advert. The way I talk about her on my status, you think that okay, maybe she's a mentor or something. She's my friend. But I talk about her, I place so much value on her. I have another friend, Ashe. I don't know if you know her. Have you heard of Ashe?
Yeah, there are many people saying this.
I know so many people, so I post different people. Ashe is a brand strategist, and when you see me talking about her, you think, okay, maybe Ashe is someone that, yes, but these are people I see that I know that, okay, these people have value. They are my friends, but they are valuable. That's why you see me talking about them most times. Another thing is that the reason why you don't pay your friends, like you said, is familiarity. You see finish. You see finish because you see me in my vulnerable moment. Maybe like you see me at my lowest, so you don't feel like maybe what I can say to you can cause impact. That's why I think Jesus said this thing that a prophet is not valued in the land. Exactly. So that's what happens to some people. I mean, I try as much as possible to avoid familiarity.
Yeah.
Because instead of you to see me finish, I will give you space. Yes. Because there are some things that see finish should bring. There is somebody that asked me a question that why will she pay me for me to why will she pay for consultation? I'm like, I don't understand. If you had said, okay, I don't have money, please do it for free. Like, you are asking me why should you? Do you know how much I spend on personal development? Remember last year, okay, I don't know if you paid for it, but I paid for it when we had a membership. It's in my last one. Yes, it was close to 100K. I think I almost cried. I like this personal development, they did not tell us on time. Honestly, like I do not believe that in my life I would remove 100K once to pay for personal development. And when I even did that, I was happy because it's like a step to growth. That way, I can pay for a class of 1 million naira. I can pay for a class of 2 million naira, an event of 10 million naira, like that. And most people feel like when you are paying, you are just paying the money. No, you are getting something in exchange. You are getting value in exchange. Yes. And since I paid that money, I don't think I've ever taken my mentorship for granted. Like, I always try to, okay, what's happening, this one, that one. I can do a life-changing experience. When I talk to you, I paid $60 amount for mentorship. I'm proud.
Oh my God.
I'm proud.
Another question I want to ask you is, how has the digital space impacted the growth of your business?
Okay, so basically, I started my business from WhatsApp. Like, I got to know about my own business, the digital space. Yes. So it was when I saw someone's advert. In fact, 2020 was when this data stuff started coming, like the COVID. Yes. So 2020, most people were at home, so almost everybody was on their phones. You had to just think of something that you can do online and all. So it was then I was scrolling through WhatsApp and I saw someone's advert. So my business idea came from the digital space. That's one. Two, I sell mostly online. On WhatsApp, I've been talking to some of my students. I gave them all the platform. I asked them, do you have all this platform? There's a business. I go on this platform. There's WhatsApp, there is Facebook, and Facebook has Facebook Story, Facebook Post, there's Facebook Marketplace, there's Google My Business. Recently, someone chatted me up from Google and she was like, she wants to get so and so. There is Instagram, there is TikTok, there is Telegram, there is YouTube, there is Google Ads, like there are a lot of things. Even email, yes, email. So don't feel like we're no longer in the way I put it now. We're no longer in that era where things are just olden days and no, we're in the digital space in the sense that the business should be put online. I think, okay, when I first started my business, I was marketing physically. I was doing offline marketing. But I cannot compare offline marketing with the digital space, in the sense that now when I go for offline marketing, I can meet at least, let's say, 30 people in a day. But then imagine in the digital world, when you run ads in the digital world, your business can be shown to over thousands of people depending on the kind of ad you are running. So I feel like the digital space is more easier for business owners, like it has brought help for business owners. Just also imagine you want to get something from Lagos. You have to go to Lagos to check it that way. But now we have WhatsApp, we have Instagram. You can just type. Maybe you want to get, let's say, perfume in Lagos. Perfumes in Lagos, you type. It will show you list of vendors in Lagos. Do you understand? So I feel like digital space has helped business owners become better. Yeah.
Well, well, that's beautiful. So, what's the next plan for Triumphant Sense?
Okay, we just clocked 4, like I said. We are 4 years in business. So for now, I'm not really like, I know, okay, I should maybe have a working shop, I should do this, I should do that. But for now, I'm not really in that planning phase. I just want to take things slowly, yes. Because I'm currently doing my youth service, yes, and it's a whole lot for me. Doing youth service, doing Triumph Scent, which is my perfume brand. They're also doing my consultation business. So it's a whole lot. So I'm just taking things slowly. I saw a post, they say, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? 2029.
Wait, I told you, I don't know why.
I said in 2029, maybe with my husband and 1 kid or 2 kids. I don't know about Florence, but that's where I see myself.
Oh my god. I see the next 5 years, I see Gifted TV show producing movies, music, a lot.
Maybe it's sponsored
over the media.
Yes.
That is what we see in the next 5 years. Alright, so back to our question. Let's say second to the last question. Tell us about your social impact.
Okay, so basically, like I said, I started influencing people right from 2020, but it was not official, yeah. So I would say I influenced over 2K plus individuals.
Wow.
I influenced them when it comes to managing their finances, when it comes to creating wealth, when it comes to making better financial decisions. And I have various means for influencing people. It could be a one-on-one conversation, it could be in a digital space, it could also be when you pay for any of my services. So sometimes I try not to like pressure myself, because when you come online, you see people doing great things,
Especially LinkedIn.
yes,
Oh god.
and you feel like, what am I doing in my life? I think maybe that's one of the reasons I'm not active on LinkedIn. I don't know, maybe sha. But like you see people doing things, you really feel like what you are currently doing, that you feel is something big. People have done it like a long time ago, so it's as if you are trying to catch up. But one thing I tell myself is that I'm not in a competition with anybody. Yes. So I try to like do what God has called me to do and make sure I'm on the right track. Because it's not just about being fast, but are you on the right track? Because you can be fast and you're not on the right track. So I influenced over 2K plus. Maybe it's small, maybe it's big, I don't know. You guys should be the judge. I influenced over 2K plus individuals through my various social media handles, physical conversations. I hold events for business owners. Did I tell you? I hold events for business owners.
Wow.
There is enjoyment, business and chill with Maureen Pius.
Why don't you invite me for that?
I used to post it now. You asked me before.
You need to invite me, come and chill.
Okay, it's true. I host enjoyment, in this social impact space. Mostly talk about doing good, but there are times we as entrepreneurs need to cool off, have fun. I think I've done that in 4 times.
Wow.
Yes, 4 editions. What we do basically, go to a nice restaurant, then we just sit down, we just watch, maybe they're showing a movie or something, we order food, like we just have time and for
It will
ourselves.
actually be a moment for these people to onboarding.
Yes.
Because there's a lot going on. You know, most business owners, there's something they don't see.
Yes.
So they feel they have this kind of customers are always right. So they're making a lot of things.
Yes.
So that will be a platform where they can like onboard.
Yes.
And
Yes.
be vulnerable without being judged.
Yes.
You're not just being vulnerable to someone who don't understand you.
Yes.
You're in business, I'm in business, all of us are in business. So what's going on?
Yes.
So when you are talking about your experience, it's not strange to us.
Yeah.
Having your experience currently, I might have experienced it maybe last year or something. I will give you a practical step of one lesson and all of that. It will be a time to rejuvenate and also come back afresh.
Yes.
So what you're doing is actually
That's actually the purpose of, because that time you get weary, you get overwhelmed, and you just need somewhere to just cool off. So that's actually the purpose of business and chill. We eat nice food, we take nice pictures. What else? We do a lot. Maybe when we have our next edition, if you are around,
because when I'm not a business owner, you don't invite me. Oh my, Maureen, not fair.
I invite you as a speaker.
I think that would be very beautiful. Alright, so let's talk about challenges so far in running Triumphant the last 4 years.
I've been through a lot. One of the challenges is riders. Okay, let me just put it this way for people that do not know what rider is. Logistics issue. For instance, now I run a online business, right? But definitely the goods are not going to fly to my customers. I would have to find a vehicle or a bike that's going to deliver it. So sometimes you have already packaged the goods, you've done everything, you added free gifts for your customer, they are happy, and then the rider picks up the goods and decides maybe not to deliver on time, something came up and your customer is already angry, like so many emotions flying up and down, and you're like, God, this saying to do this business thing. But it's actually part of the business. It's one challenge I've had. Riders issue. I'm currently been having one currently as we are talking. Riders issue. They will not deliver on time, they will not keep to time, and the customer definitely cannot be talking to the rider. They will pour all their aggression on you. The one thing I've learned as a business owner, do not exchange words with your customer. I know it's hard though, honestly it's hard. There was a time I wanted to pour aggression on them, but I was just calm, I was just apologizing, I'm sorry, and eventually they got their goods. So just remain calm and then work it out. Ask the rider or the logistics or the driver, have you gotten there? Just try to be truthful. Most vendors are not truthful. That's why people will not trust you. I'm a truthful vendor, so when I have delays like that, my customers definitely understand that okay, this one is not her fault, it's from the company. So that's one challenge I've had. Then I think another challenge is the economy. I'm from Zion, but but this economy has some of the policies that are put in place. They actually have impact on small business owners. For instance, when there's a time, that was February, because I remember I was in camp then, you bought something of 38,000, you sold it at 40,000 naira, for instance. The profit was 2,000, right? You go to the market the next day to buy it. That same product is now 45,000.
Wow.
Leaving you at a loss because you already spent maybe the 2k profit. You still have to add your own extra 5k. Only God knows where you're going to get to buy that product. And it was not something that maybe let's say okay, it happened just today. I know the period. It happened like 2 or 3 weeks. Yes. And so your capital is depreciating. Yeah. Like it's losing value. Because a business is starting with 100k. By the time you sit down and calculate how much capital do I really have, it's like half. Another challenge that this economy has brought is the fact that there are some products that they are considered, how will I put it? There are some products that you need to go through all this NAFDAC, the rest and all. And by the time you are done, you will not not even see your profits. Just I heard of a story of somebody. He used millions of naira to clear his bills, do everything. And by the time it was not said, and obviously, as a business owner, you still need to consider people you are selling to. Just imagine maybe I shipped goods from abroad. I brought it here, I paid for all those customs, all those things they paid for logistics down to my place. And then I'm calculating each goods is amounting to 20k. And maybe the name of my brand is 2k store brand. Do you understand? Like, the economy makes things unstable. Yes. Expensive, unstable, unpredictable, and all. I think at that point, I don't know if I was depressed or I was just down. Because I was not really making profits. I was not having my own personal money. But I think which other challenge? There's no other challenge. Most of I don't really consider them as challenge. I just consider them as part of life. Yes, as part of life. For instance, now there's the part where you are making money as an entrepreneur, but you are paying so much bills. You are using money. You are seeing money. Your account is building in millions, but you are paying bills almost every day. Like it's like once you wake up. The way I tell myself, I do not see it as a challenge. I am grateful I am able to pay my bills. Exactly. Because there are people that have bills but they cannot pay. I think there was a point I was really angry. I spent I think 35,000 naira on hospital, like putting drip and other drugs that they gave me. I was sad that I did my business money and all. But at the same time, I told myself, what if you did not have that 35k? You should be grateful. Exactly. Yes. So I will not consider it as a challenge. I just like.
So has all of them been worth it? Worth the journey?
Yes, it's actually worth it. It's actually worth it. When you see the impact your business has made over time, and when you see that okay, this business is the one that is putting food on my table, this business is the one that is sorting my bills, with this business I can afford whatever I want to. So like it's really worth it at the long run. It's challenging, but it's also worth it. It's better than doing nothing, honestly. It's better, yes.
So what has been your driving force? The inspiration, motivation, running your business?
So my number one inspiration is God. Like God has really inspired me. I think I got my business idea, but I had to pray about it. I was like, will this thing work? And God gave me confirmation. So literally, most important thing is that anything I put out there is something that I got from the Holy Spirit, something that I got from God. There's an idea that I got, I implemented it, and I think I made over 6 figures in 1 week. The current sales that I'm doing, it was an idea from the Holy Spirit. And if my brand is followers, right, I'm giving people the data for free, and I've made 6 figures already, and it's just 4 days sales. Wow. Yes. Secondly, my mom is another inspiration. I realized that the reason why I am actually this hardworking is because I saw my mom doing hardworking. So she was doing business, she was going to Onitsha to buy things, coming back, she would arrange her stuff. So it was as if I saw it and I knew that okay, it was possible. So yes. Then my dad too. My dad literally gave me when I wanted to upgrade my business, he gave me capital. Yes, so my dad is an inspiration. Then my friends, people that are in the same line of business with me too. Then when I come online, there are certain people I follow. People like Chama Finance, you know her. Yeah. People like Emeka Nobis, Niger Branchik. There are a lot of people out there that also inspires me. So that will be my inspiration. Everything I listed are my inspirations.
Wow. So in this journey, have you ever gotten some kind of negative comments, and how were you able to handle them?
For sales, I stopped doing too much sales. I think this year I've only done 1 serious sales. So the aspect of normally, people always talk. You know that, right? People always talk. Whether you're doing something right, you're doing something wrong, people always talk. That's just one thing you should know. So personally for me, nobody has ever told me that. Maybe if I had stated, this anonymous stuff now, maybe somebody would have said it. I used to feel like, okay, maybe people think that way, but I don't think I'm doing too much. I just think I'm in my own space, and what I think matters more to me and what God thinks about me. So when you feel like I'm doing too much, I'm like, there are people out there that have done like 1,000 times of what I'm doing currently. So what will you say about them? Do you understand? I know people that are doing sales in multi-millions every day, like every day, not monthly. So why do you feel like I'm doing too much?
Alright, I think someone must be the end of this show. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to share. Do not forget to watch our videos and conduct amazing comments. They will really appreciate that. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next episode. Chinese Montgomery remain your host, and I am Flores. I am your co-host. Enjoy it.